Hey guys, I'm here to give you guys some clarity on what this lunar eclipse in Sagittarius is bringing us. Okay, with the eclipse being in Sagittarius, I already know it's going to be expanding our horizons. Okay, it's going to let us know about some shit. Okay, I feel like for some of you guys, your talents are going to be like expanded, so you're going to get better. You're going to figure out that you have some talent or some skill, obviously, or a new skill, a new talent. Okay, but already Spirit made sure to say we're going to get that clarity. We're going to get that clarity. We're going to get that clarity on what type of relationships we need to move out from or move away from, what relationships are stable, because I pulled these for the clarity, because for like clarification, because I'm like, obviously we're going to get clarity. That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking, Spirit. I'm like, what's the clarity that we're gonna get? They're like, clarity. Like, all right. But anyways, so it's also going to show us, I'm hearing, the game plan for the next year, the game plan for on like what to do next. Okay, some people are coming up with these $1 million ideas, and it's definitely going to help your career take or it's gonna help your career move to the next level. For some of you guys, it's your money, the way you spend your money. You're probably gonna realize where it's all going. Okay, where is all your money going? I don't know why I wanted to be like, where's all your money going, Karen? Maybe there's a Karen over here watching. Okay, try to also, this also could be your we're going to be getting clarity on the way your ego has been getting in the way. Okay, for a couple of you guys, your ego has been getting in the way, trying to take control on the way you communicate with others, the way you've been talking to your family. I'm hearing to your loved ones. It's been getting in the way. It's been definitely controlling, making you feel like you're above others. But that's not the case. We're all on the same playing field. Okay, we're all on this earth together. All right, and I'm saying that because my eyes are mainly on the king. The king feels like he is so privileged. It's not privileged. He feel like he's selfish. Okay, but with me seeing it in the death card, that's obviously ding ding ding. We're not going to be dealing with the ego. Okay, we're not going to or like that's not going to be the first thing we come up with. Like, I'm hearing, so it's like when you try to come up with a decision, when you try to have conversations with people, your ego is not going to be the first thing that you're going to listen to. You're going to listen to your ego, and probably also listen to your higher self. And it's like the angel and the devil part of yourself. Okay, so because also the lady is also catching my attention. She's looking away, and she's down on her knees. She knows what she did. She knows what she did, and she's taking accountability for what she did. Okay, maybe also clarifying certain things, clarifying on what you need to take accountability on. Maybe you like I said, taking accountability on where you've been spending your money on, having more self-control over yourself. Okay, over yourself, so that you can have that foundation. Okay, you can't build a foundation off of lies. You have to create this stable foundation. Okay, and you also can create a foundation when you're selfish, when you're only looking after yourself. If you're trying to be a leader, you also have to take care of yourself, but also of the people you are leading. All right, you can't lead a bunch of people into straight nothing, into darkness. You have to carry the light so that they can see the darkness. So that they can see in the darkness. Okay. Also, I've been speaking a lot of duality, and that is something that we haven't really kept in mind, is that there's always duality there's always going to be a duality. When like I saw something, and it's popping up in my head, like the picture, and it was like, the only way you know a high is because you've gone through a low. The only way you know healing is the only way you know healing is because you've been through suffering. That phrase is popping up. So we need to remember that when there is a low, there will be a high. When there is a high, that there will be a low. But it's always a mountain. You're climbing a mountain. It's going to go up and down. Sometimes it's going to be very steady. And no matter what, you always have to keep on going. Okay, you have something that not everybody has. Okay, and we always have to remember that. We are very unique. We are very individual to ourselves. Okay, we each have our own thing in this world. Okay, no matter how you feel, we always have that uniqueness about ourselves, that there isn't going to be another person who is going to be 100% yourself. Okay, like you can be, and I say this because of astrology, everybody's birth charts are going to be different. The houses, the degrees, okay, like no matter if you have the same birthday, all right, at the same the same birthday with somebody, and at the same location, or at the same time, but the location is different, the time is different. All right, you guys could be born on opposite sides of the world, but nobody is going to be you. We always have to remember that we are very unique as a human being. Okay, humans are very, very unique to their species. But even as a human, as a person with a soul, as a soul being, you are very unique, and you have something that not everybody has. And one day the world will need that, and you will be that person to shine the light on that. Okay, shine your light whenever the world needs it. Okay, I love that message. I'm like, I felt that. I felt that to another level. Okay, another thing with the Chariot card, okay? So this, what we don't realize is that Spirit is making moves behind the veil. The Spirit is making moves not even behind the veil, because the veil is opening up, you know? It's the full moon. Yes, it's a full moon. I'm like, is it a full moon? Yes, it's a full moon. Like, the veil is going to be it's going to be thin. My pinky isn't even thin. All right. Spirit is making moves so that you can continue on going forward in your dreams, in your passions. Follow your dreams. Okay, this is going to lead you into new territory. Okay, this is going to lead you into new territory, and no matter how bad it gets, or how bad you feel it gets, it's going to be better. And I know it sounds cliche, but it is. Okay, Spirit is just trying to get you to realize that there is more to the story. Okay, this is not where it ends. All right, this is like the juicy part. All right, this is the plot. This is the plot line. This is the whole plot line. What are you doing in this movie? Okay, what are you doing in this movie that's about to be in like 2 days? Also, I believe it's going to be on Wednesday. All right. So what are you doing in your movie? Are you stopping yourself? Are you hindering yourself? Are you helping yourself move forward? Propel yourself? It's also helping you guys propel forward. Okay? You definitely never realize it though. We never realize when it's Spirit, because it's going to happen just like boom, and everything's gonna be like very fast. Okay, and then when we get caught up, it's gonna be like, oh wow, like I can't believe Spirit did this. Like I was just asking about this to happen, you know. It's like that TikTok, I think. I don't watch TikTok, but I think it's this TikTok where like they be like, wait, okay, now let's go, and then they start running, and that it's like if Spirit has been trying to get you to slow down. This will propel you into moving forward. This is going to propel you into new ideas to help you move forward, new options. Okay, definitely new options, new paths, new ways of thinking that's going to create these new opportunities for you, these new solutions for you, these new ideas for you. Okay, so go with what Spirit is throwing at you. Dodge it, catch it, like just take the hint. I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. Take the hit and see where it gets you. Listen, I love watching kids stuff, so I was watching The Legend of Korra, and like every time they took a hit, they be taking them hits, and say they fall down somewhere and they end up in the middle of nowhere, but then after taking the hit, they ended up in some random ass place that's actually where they was supposed to be, in order for them to meet somebody they was supposed to meet, in order for them to decide that, oh, I need to meditate, and then they're going to get that new solution, so it's like, I'm gonna leave that there because I forgot what I was talking about. So yes, I don't even want no clarification from this. This is definitely going to be a changing point. It's always a changing point with any type of eclipse, the solar or lunar. But and also, if you're into astrology, look at your PS. If you're not, I think you should. But if you look at your chart and see where Sagittarius lands on, and see how it's going to affect you. Look at the house. Okay, look at the ruler of the original house. You know what I mean? So for me, it lands on my 7th house. The 7th house is usually ruled by Libra, so I'm looking at Libra as well and seeing what sign, you know. I'm not a pro, so I'm not an astrologer, okay? So don't listen to me, but that's just a suggestion. My suggestion is look at where Sagittarius lands, okay? You can always Google eclipse, lunar eclipse, or full moon in blank house. Oh, Google. It's free. And if you don't like the websites, there's always, like, you can look it up on the books, like in the menus, in the little tabs. You can look it up in books and see what they can tell you to. But to continue on this reading, we're definitely going to be letting this shit go, shedding some things. We're also going to be building. I'm hearing, I know what this card means. Okay, I really feel like he's just trying to set up his foundation. Like, he's struggling to go. He's tired. He's been building his house for a couple days, okay? He's tired of building his house, but is he gonna stop? No, he's not gonna stop. He's trying to keep on going. He's trying to keep on going and keep himself going. And not all the time do you have to keep going without any rest. I'm hearing as well. I don't know, that was very random. Okay, lots of wands. Okay, so heavy fire and heavy fire energy, it's gonna be in Sagittarius. So okay, that was funny. That was funny. Okay, so letting go of some childhood traumas, letting go of any disbeliefs in the way you can build your future. Okay, I feel like a lot of you guys don't have any hope that you can create your future the way you want it to be. Sometimes there's going to be a fork in the road. There's always going to be a fork in the road, but no matter what route you take, spirit will always be guiding you. Your spirit guides will always be guiding you. Your higher self will always be guiding you. Always. Okay, your higher self don't want to see you lacking. Okay, which is why they're trying to force you into getting your shit together. Okay, sometimes they're just tired and they're like, no, we have to force her. We're gonna push her until she gets the memo. Okay, I feel like you need to also understand that no matter where you are going, always be grateful. Okay, always be grateful for what you're doing. Always be grateful for where you are going, for what always be grateful, like I'm glad I got to experience that. but now I need to experience other things. Okay, something like that. Hold on. So we also have 2 10s. So we're ending these cycles that's been trying to keep us from finding our soul family as well. Your soul family, from seeing the real. Okay, so your trauma has also been blinding you from seeing people for who, I don't know if it was recording, oh man, but I was saying that your traumas was stopping you from seeing people for who they really are. But Spirit is going to make that clear. It's going to make that clear. It's definitely going to be opening your eyes, taking away the ego, like I said, and also in due time, you will be meeting your soul tribe, for whoever was asking that. Okay, you are freaking beautiful. It's better to be absolutely ridiculous than to be absolutely boring. And I got that the minute I started the reading. Okay, I definitely wanted to hype you guys up. So, and I also, this number is 16. And it actually does say freaking beautiful. You are here to march to your own beat. You can be happy and free, whether the world looks at you with awe, admiration, confusion, or love, or all of these at once. Others can love you even if they can't always understand you. Being different doesn't have to mean being alone. It's only when you try to change yourself to fit into a stereotype that you will lose your way, becoming unhappy, discovering obstacles, and feeling increasingly rejected or defeated. The universe doesn't want you to be someone else. It wants you to be you. When you quit trying to fit in and enjoy yourself, you win. I definitely said this in the beginning. I don't know why I just threw that. I've definitely said that in the beginning. And Spirit just confirmed it. Okay, you are you and I am me, and no matter what happens, you will still be a bad bitch. I will still be a bad bitch. We're all still gonna be bad bitches. Okay? And then we all, hold on, because I got this earlier and it felt like I felt this, and I'm glad it came out for you guys too. It's number 23, the White Sage. I definitely feel how powerful and fierce she is. She also has the duality of the two, which I also got duality before, and I've been myself channeling duality the whole day. Okay. So it says it's safe to let things unfold as they will. You don't need to fix things nor try to force something to happen. The universe is already working things out for you. There's no need to question your vision or your intuition just because situations are working out differently to how you thought that they would. The universe is a little bent and certainly has a sense of humor, but ultimately it is kind and knows the best way to accomplish all that needs to happen. You are very much part of this. Yes, you are very much part of this. All things will come together in the correct way at the best time. The universe has your back, and trust that you are being helped. I love that, because it can really get crazy if you let your mind get to that situation. If you let your mind get the best of you. And me, myself, I just tell myself affirmations, and I tell myself immediately. At first, I would tell myself after crying and after spending hours crying and like just, you know, being sad, which is okay. But now, like, I cry, I tell myself these affirmations, and then I move on with my life. I move on with the day. I move on in the moment. You can meditate about this. I'm hearing you can meditate about this. You can write about this. You can, at the end of the day, you can talk to yourself and see and check in with yourself. How are you feeling? How was your day? What pissed you off today? What made you sad? What made you this? What made you happy? What are you grateful about for the day? What's something that you wished you did what is something that you wished you did differently at the end of the day? You could ask yourself too. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. Definitely a lot of red. So remember, stay protected. Remind yourself that you will always be protected by the divine creator, by your spirit guides, okay, by your higher self. Pray when you are afraid as well. When you are afraid of something happening, afraid of something like afraid of anything, you're afraid, pray. If you don't know what you're praying to, just pray to yourself, okay? Pray to yourself. God is in all of us. The divine spirit is in all of us. We can create, we can manifest as well. So why not? You know? Okay. I'm also getting this like new fresh energy because I just I saw a rabbit, okay? So this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Just let it play out. Let things play out. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be juicy.